First of all, hello to all our viewers. So, guys, day 3 of England versus West Indies. First test was sunny, very sunny, and plenty of action was seen on that day. And it is hard to determine which team was in its forefront in the whole day. I think it was 55% West Indies dominant, but 45% England dominance also, because England have bowled out West Indies for a mere 318, and West Indies taking a 114 run lead. So starting the day was Sheo and Craig Brathwaite. Craig Brathwaite batted brilliantly for his 65. He was feasting on everything that was around his hip region, down the leg side. He was taking the way towards the square leg, and he was going for 4. Looking for loose deliveries, and Sheo was particularly uncomfortable while facing the deliveries of pace and spin also. It was very hard for him getting the runs. He was only 16 of the 64 deliveries, but at the other end Craig Brathwaite was giving him full support, and he was in his full form till he reached his 50, and after the 50 he accelerated as much as he can, while Sheo was particularly not fending on the deliveries outside of stump, so he was not in his proper or full confidence. It was shown by his performance, and bowling change from Ben Stokes, Tom Bass coming into the attack, driving it wider, and he got feasting on it, got an edge and 2 the slips. The only slip Stokes, and the wicket was gone. Sheo was gone. Then came Shamara Brooks. He was looking good from the very first ball. Good bat. All the shots that were coming were from his middle of the bat, but he was also destined to go to a delivery that just swung a little bit into his pad, and to get a feather of an edge, and he was gone too. Through Anderson. Anderson bowled beautifully. Anderson and Stokes in particular bowled beautifully in the off-stump channel. Stokes got 4 wickets of his opposite number, first of his opposite number, Jason Holt. Then a big wicket of Craig Brathwaite, who was looking good on 65, set on 65, but gone LPW, just first nipping back in and hitting the pad, and he was given out. Plenty of the decisions were reviewed when it was given not out, and plenty of them were in favor of West Indies as the trend of this test match goes on. And then Dowrich and Chase partnership was another significant partnership. Chase was very much vigilant in his batting, very much disciplined, looking for loose balls and then those, but his vigilance came to an end when when James Anderson hit him on his pad, and he was first given on not out by umpire Illingworth, but on review he was given out because the ball just hit it down the knee roll, and he was such a tall man in the stature, so it was always going to be out. Then Dowrich also played a handy role. He was first being to be aggressive, but when he came to the lower order batsmen, he took the responsibility. He played with patience, and then Ben Stokes' performance was also one of the great performances, leading from the front, the captain. Good smart bowling changes, bowling the bouncer, bowling the in-swinger, and troubling the West Indies batsmen. He got out Jason Holt, his opposite captain, by a bouncer which he hooked to third man, and finally caught by Jafra Archer. Jafra Archer didn't have a great outing, not getting any of the wickets, and therefore when Jason Holder got out, Ben Stokes got in an act and got Alzir Joseph by one of the best deliveries of this test match, just nipping back in and flying, and off goes the bails of the wicket, and then the lower order batsman was not resistant to go out. Dowditch wicket was also taken by Ben Stokes, not the greatest of the deliveries. He bowled leg side ball, but he just tucked it away and off to the keeper Butler, and he was gone. A little bit lucky on that time, Ben Stokes, and then the West Indies were out for 318, all out in total 102 overs. Then came the English attack. They were trailing by 114 runs, so they had to make sure that they were very much disciplined, Rory Mills and Don Sidney, and that they did. They survived the spiciest attack of Roach, Gabriel and Holder, three for the attack, and survived 10 over without not without much runs, only 15 on the board, but they survived the late evening attack of these three number one classy bowlers. So all the best to England, and hope they can make significant runs to take an upper hand on the series. But as I said, West Indies are not going to be pushovers. Their pacers have the ability to challenge the English batsmen in their own backyard. So it's a good rivalry to be seen on the wheel, and waiting for day number 4. Till then, it's goodbye, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe this channel. Thank you.